everyone. So the purpose of this video is just to update you all on basically the whole Igbo situation and as it pertains to my language learning. So if you all recall, I did a video maybe a month ago breaking down basically the Igboid group. Since then, I've noticed, some mistakes and some, there have been some new discoveries on my part regarding this. So basically, so yeah, now um, I've I've come to realize that two dialects that I thought were part of core Igbo are actually their own Igboid languages. So these two would include Echie in the south, in River State, and in Suka in Enugu State. So for all intensive purposes, these are separate languages. They are not part of the core Igbo language. Even though, like some outlets consider them as such, like Glottolog. But if you look at the real intelligibility, it's very low between speakers of core dialects and Echie and Suka. So, and also another correction is that I had pretty much a good part of Delta State up here under Anioma Igbo, which is an Igboid language that includes Ndokwa, Indoni, and Ukuwani. Even though so the Nwani or Aniocha dialect is usually they're usually under the Anioma umbrella, just because they're both in Delta State and they have there are some similarities between the two groups. However, Nwani or Aniocha seems to be a part of core Igbo, so it's a core Igbo dialect, rather than a variety of Anioma, which is a separate Igboid language. So with that being said, we have oh yeah, one more thing. In Doki, previously I had it under Echie, but I've learned that Ndoki is more closely related to Ngwa. So so yeah, it's Ndoki is also a core Igbo language. Yeah, so to sum it up, there are 9 Igboid languages. Core Igbo. As far as these groupings, north, south, and cross river, I don't know if those are actual genetic groupings or just groupings of convenience, geographical groupings. But at any rate, I think a better way to refer to core dialects might be just by the state, like for example, Anambra Igbo or Enugu Igbo or Imo Igbo. I know that's not, those obviously aren't genetic groupings, but then again, I don't know if these are genetic groupings either, so it might not make a difference. But I don't know. Maybe the north, maybe this isn't bad either. Just for convenience, North Igbo group, South Igbo, and Cross River Igbo. So I don't know. I'm pretty agnostic on that part. See what else. So yeah. So core Igbo is one language that shares, between the dialects, mutual intelligibility. I mean, I would assume it doesn't go below 70%, but I might be wrong. Like, I might be doing another correction video in a month from now. Basically carving out more Igboid languages out of the core group. But I'm kind of confident that this is the general idea of core Igbo. yeah, and then obviously other Igboid languages you have in Nsukka, Ebonyi, Ika, Anioma, Ogba, Ekpeye, Ikwere, and Echie. All right. So yeah. Also, Core Igbo has around 30 million speakers, and Nsukka has about 1.5 million. Ebonyi has about 3 million. Ika has around 200,000. Anioma has around 2 million. Ogba has around 1 million. Ekpeye has around 200,000. Ikwere has around 3 million. And Echie has around 1 million. Alright, so that brings us to me and what I will be learning. So the only thing that really has changed is that I added on Enwani or Aniocha Igbo. So yeah, so basically, in essence, I'm going to be learning two Igboid languages, Core Igbo and Ikwere, right? But within Core Igbo, I'm going to be focusing on two dialects of Core Igbo. That's Ngwa and which it's Ngwa is the most. It's actually the biggest Core Igbo dialect period, with around 5 million speakers. It's the biggest Igbo clan. It's in and it's the biggest Igbo variety. It's the main Igbo variety of Abia State. And then Enwani or Aniocha. I'm not sure how many speakers it has, but I know it's not as big as Ngwa. But yeah, this is the main Core Igbo variety of Delta State. So yeah, and it's actually this is the most northwestern Core Igbo dialect, and this is the most southeastern Core Igbo dialect. Or actually, that might be Ndoki, but Ndoki seems to be pretty close to Ngwa, so I might consider them to be part of the same dialect group. I'm not sure. Maybe if someone has more knowledge on that, they could let me know. Also, if people know more about Nwani or Aniocha Igbo from Delta State, you let me know as well. So yeah, in essence, my new plan is two Igboid languages, Ikwere and Core Igbo, and within Core Igbo, I have two dialects. The one dialect Ngwa, which is the main dialect of Abia State, and the other one Enwani Aniocha, which is the main core dialect of Delta State. So yeah, that's about it. And another thing is for Ikwere, I'm focusing on the southern variety, which is spoken more around Port Harcourt. Just because that's the biggest city in southeast Nigeria. So a lot more speakers there. But I'm curious to know how mutually intelligible the different Ikwere dialects are, and how different they are. I have an idea, but I want to get an idea from the actual speakers. So if you speak any one of these varieties or languages, please leave a comment. All right, that'll be all. Thank you all.